keep anybody here from a very well-deserved drink. But what I will say is that there are days that are turning points. Days after which things will never be the same. Days after which you can turn back and proudly say, I was there. This is one of those days. Have no doubt about it. Many of us were here in 1992 on these streets. Many more of us were never born at that time. But we stand proudly in that tradition. But we are more than that, because this time we're not reacting to a crime against women. This time we're proactively out-demanding our rights and saying we are not going to wait another 20 years. Absolutely. To give a voice to the 150,000 Irish women who've had to travel from these shores, to say, we are these women, your mothers, your daughters, your wives, and we are not going to put up with this any longer. In the past, you hid us in Magdalen laundries. You illegally adopted our children. Now you attempt to hide us on boats and Ryanair planes out of this country. Well, no more. Those days are and the only reason that this state is not responsible for more deaths of Irish women is because of the proximity of Britain. The only reason, maybe why we haven't been campaigning enough, is because of that safety valve. Well, we all know in these austere economic times, the option of finding €1,000 is fast disappearing for many, many people. Young women, working class women, poor women, refugee and asylum seeker women do not have that choice. Or dangerously importing abortion pills is just not good enough anymore. Now, there are those who say that if you liberalise the abortion laws, the floodgates will open. This is an absolute insult to Irish women. Our abortion rates are absolutely similar to abortion rates in every other country. Our abortions just don't happen here. That's the only difference. Has been historically the role of the Catholic Church and how much that was linked with the state, but crucially it has been because of the systemic spinelessness and political cowardice that operates inside the gates of Leinster House. And you are here to tell those people that they are the ones who are out of touch. We are the majority and we are not going to go away. Now, as people know, we've been told that this so-called expert group, why you need experts when women know quite well what answers we need, but anyway, the so-called expert group, we're told, is due to report to Cabinet on Tuesday. They are charged with the task of legislating or implementing in some way our legal right to access abortion in this country where the life of a woman is in danger. If they don't do that, myself and Joan Collins and other ULATDs will be putting that legislation that we moved earlier back on the agenda to put it up to if they do provide some limited form of abortion rights out of that hearing, we'll say thanks very much. social welfare, in disability payments, and so on, for a real choice. So people should take this message from here. We should be very proud of what has happened here today. We've made a stand for women's rights, for children's rights, and for human rights, for a society which puts human welfare above monetary gain, where people get access to information and services to allow them the right to their own self-determination. Things won't be the same after today. Go out and be back even bigger next time round. Very well done, everybody.